Hello there guys, now you may be confused as to why this is a video that is not from BCHILLZ himself. Now I'm going to explain all of that at the end of the video. Let's just get into this update. Now just note that today is not a forced wipe, however community servers may wipe if they choose to. So the first thing that I have for you guys today, you can see it right in front of me, it is the spinning wheel. Now this will cost you 150 metal fragments to craft. Now as you can see here, we can just spin it by pressing E. If we hold down E, you can set it for anybody to be able to spin or turn it back off. And you can paint it exactly like a sign, so you can paint it just however you like. And then you can lock edits just like you would be able to with a sign. Sadly, the next two big updates that I'm going to talk about, I can't actually show you. One of them isn't working and one of them would rely on heavy random number generation. Supply signals can now be found in military crates at a very low chance. And Foliage Displacement has been added, so now when you're placing down foundations out in a field, if you have a bush underneath your base, it will no longer clip up through the base and it should just be completely displaced. But then moving on to that, to something that I can actually show you is the console. So now if we take a look in here, we can actually see that the console is now completely redone. It now takes up the full screen and you can quickly go through. It works pretty much as it previously did, but it's just got a nice sleeker new layout. Sadly also I can't show you this next update, but the death pit in the caves now has a little area where you can walk out of it or walk down to it to retrieve your loot. The damage on it is also being increased so that it will kill fully geared players. The heavy armor is also being nerfed. It no longer provides an absurd amount of radiation protection. It now only provides you with 21. We also have a new bed model added in. And now I apologise once again, but the next few things I'm just going to quickly run through. There really isn't a lot to show in this update. So we now have a potential fix for the helicopter issues. Now as everybody knows, helicopters been flying around shooting a whole heap of rockets, doing a lot of damage and doing 180 random turnarounds in shots, so hopefully this will be fixed with this update. The locker will now also be easier to place. The demo functionality that was added by Gary last week has now been slightly improved. You will be seeing a few new things going in with there. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to explain it all to you. It's pretty confusing. Your best bet would be to go and have a look at the dev blog later and see what Gary writes up on it. Pumpkins now also only have one season, which means once you pick them, they will disappear. And many of you may have already seen this over on Twitter or on Reddit. The Workbench Tier 1 has had its prefab and textures added in. Though it's unsure whether it will actually make it into the game before the update hits, it currently isn't within staging branch. So that is another one you're going to have to take a look over at the dev blog for. And we've had a lot more optimization this week. Now you'll be noticing a lot of improvements in many areas, especially when you are shooting. And then moving on to a couple of things that we found out this week that will be coming in the future and are currently being worked on. The airfield is going to have sewers and a bunker underneath it, and that is currently in the works. Now don't expect to be seeing this week or next week. The earliest it could possibly be in is the first update in April. And then we have had some work started over on HyperX. We don't know exactly what's going on over there. Maybe the dev blog will shed some more light on that. And that is everything that I have then, guys, so far this week. Now just note that there are still a few hours before the update goes live. So make sure that you do check the dev blog as soon as you have time, in case I have missed anything. Obviously the developers will give you more insight, and there are always a few hours between the update video that I do going live and the update actually hitting. Thanks for watching, guys. Now you may be wondering why my video is on this channel. So BCHILLZ has been very kind and is helping me by putting my video on here to give me a bigger platform and get this video out to more people. Now if you would like to see this as a continuing thing with my videos being over here on BCHILLZ channel, obviously just my update videos, make sure that you hit the like button and leave us a nice comment. Also, if you would like to go and check out my channel, check the link down in the description and go over and show me some love over on my channel. Hopefully you'll be seeing this here again next week. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.